Hey y'all, welcome back to Serene Queen TV. I know I've been gone for a little while, but I am back with some more musical opinions. Today I'm going to talk about Don Toliver. Before I hop into it, please like, share, subscribe, get below in that description, and check out the website link, follow me on socials, and of course comment. I am open to everybody's opinion. Even if it's unpopular and it doesn't go along with what I'm saying here now. So today, again, I'm talking about Don Toliver. If you are not familiar with him, you should get familiar with him. He's an artist from Houston that is signed to Travis Scott's label Cactus Jack, which is a subsidiary of Epic Records. Travis Scott introduced Don Toliver to the world with the Can't Say song, which is on his huge hit album Astroworld. Astroworld is the album that really made Travis Scott super mainstream and just really blew him up into that A-list stardom. And Don Toliver just happened to be featured on that album, and he did an amazing job on his feature, and that made me really interested because his voice is super unique. It makes you want to learn more about him, and he sounds great, but again, nobody really sounds like Don Toliver, so he just draws you in. And he's got great storytelling ability, great lyrics. So he makes you want to listen to more of what he has to say. But, the ears know talent when they hear them. So I started doing some more digging. And by 2020, I was really listening to his Heaven or Hell project, and which I think had several hits on it. I think the standout track from that album is Euphoria, featuring Travis Scott and Cash Page. And in 2021 he dropped Life of a Don, which was a very full and cohesive body of work. It was 19 songs, well over an hour. So I thought the music was great too, because not only was it just actual full-length songs that are over 3 minutes. That's really rare nowadays. A lot of people don't want to make music that's even at 3 minutes. It's really popular right now to have 2-minute songs and just repetitive, catchy hooks. But Don Toliver is really coming with melodies, harmonies, unique vocals, and storytelling ability, which is fueled by lyrical content. So he's got a lot going for him, but the melodies and stuff are also assisted with just really great production and instrumentation, mixing and mastering. He's got a lot working for him. He's really low key, but just great music. Life of a Don, again, full of great songs throughout. Heaven or Hell, his debut album, full of songs that you can really just listen to, great music throughout. And his latest project that he dropped this year, Lovesick, is again 16 songs, so 3 songs shorter than Life of a Don, but still just full of great collabs and really, really great music. I think the standout track on Lovesick is Honeymoon, but there's great music all throughout. And really thinking about Don Toliver and reviewing him in his music really made me start thinking about Chloe and Beyonce. If you haven't seen my video talking about Chloe and Beyonce, you need to go watch, because I want to incorporate that into this, because just seeing Don Toliver grow, he's not as big of a name as Chloe Bailey mainstream wise, but he's just as talented as her, because Chloe's very talented and Don Toliver is very talented. Don Toliver is a little bit more low key. I don't think he's not as mainstream. He doesn't have as much clout behind his name, but he has the music sales and the streams and the real fan base to back it up, because Travis Scott has been properly assisting him. And that's my whole issue with Beyonce and Chloe. Don Toliver sounds like Don Toliver. He doesn't sound like a Travis Scott Jr. He has his own sound, he has his own talent, he has his own vocals, but his sound does complement Travis Scott's sound. So they do well together, and they do right to be on the same label. It makes sense for them to be working together as artists. I can totally see why Travis Scott wanted to work with him and sign him. They also happen to be from the same hometown, but Travis Scott has been assisting Don Toliver properly, putting him on the Astroworld song, putting him on Can't Say, and giving him a full slot to really express himself in that feature, in that verse he did. Don Toliver really stood out, and it drew people in. But again, Chloe is not featured on any of Beyonce's music. Don Toliver has been assisting him with a lot of the beats, a lot of the background vocals. Beyonce's out here doing background vocals for Frank Ocean, but what about the background vocals for fucking Chloe? You know, what about that? So Travis Scott's doing that for Don Toliver. You can also hear a lot of the beat influence from Travis Scott, but otherwise the music is sorry y'all, my phone's going off. Otherwise the music though, it sounds good, and they don't sound alike. They don't, like, you know, Don Toliver is still allowed to be unique and express himself. So hold on. So Don Toliver is really allowed to just express himself and be himself, at least it seems like, and, you know, just make good, authentically good music. So I'm really glad Travis Scott's allowing him to do that. Furthermore, Don Toliver, as a person who has vocals, he's been making good collabs, like, let's see, with Justin Bieber, with Future, with Cash Page, you know, Sheck West. He's been doing, yes, I said it. Oh, yeah, Kali Uchis, a really, really great vocalist. He's been making the right moves collab-wise, and, you know, that's just clearly through good label supervision and just Travis Scott just, like, putting him on with other people. Travis Scott has also taken steps to help everybody on his label by releasing the Jack Boys and Travis Scott EP, which was just 7 songs, but featured heavyweight collabs and hits like Out West featuring Young Thug, who's a much bigger artist than Don Toliver, and featuring Pop Smoke, you know, like Gotti was a hit. That's the song that Pop Smoke was featured on. So, and then like What to Do, what's his name? Don Toliver really stands out on the song What to Do because he offers that storytelling element in the beginning of the song that really hooks the listener in. So Don Toliver is really able to shine under Travis Scott, and you know, it just goes to show you, like, if Travis Scott can do this for Don Toliver, if Nicki, look at what Nicki's doing for Ice Spice, look at all that Drake has done for people, look at what Kanye has done for people. Everybody has helped their artist more than Beyonce has helped her artist. You know, she's done more for Megan Thee Stallion than she's done for Chloe. So I just don't understand it. But, you know, guys, I talked about it in the video. It's something more nefarious going on. But shout out to Don Toliver and Travis Scott. And I'm so glad that Travis Scott is doing right by Don Toliver because his talent shouldn't be wasted. The game needs him. We need unique artists who are black artists. We need unique sounding black artists who are not just rapping about guns and violence and drugs and sex. We need people who are bringing some R&B-esque tunes and some melodic tunes and some chopped and screwed tunes and, you know, some lyrical content and some storytelling ability. And Don Toliver provides that, so he has a space in the game. The game needs him, and y'all need to stream. Let me know how you feel about him in the comments. Let's talk. Bye.